So I wanted to go through my record collection, just for fun. Mostly out of like just wanting to see what the fuck I actually own. Cause sometimes you kind of forget. I have a small, modest collection. A lot of people have like fucking shelves of vinyls. I have like a good, modest amount, probably like 450. I don't even know, probably even less than that. It's not that much, but yeah, I really wanted just to, media and physical media in general is like a dead thing, and I like to dabble into antique ways to experience things, and vinyl is it's kind of like the way VHS for movies, but like on the music spectrum. It's just there is a texture that you don't get with the fucking streaming and Spotify and stuff, like digital listening to music. It's different. There is a very it feels like they're like the band's with you, and like they're like it feels very intimate almost. It's like it's the whole shabam of like taking out this huge big fucking record bullshit. It's like it's a whole like thing. It's very meditative and like almost like a very spiritual kind of experience. Not to be so fucking pretentious about it, but I'm gonna go through all my fucking records and see, just go through and like say like what those, why I even own them, like why, like where I got them, like what's the history between like maybe between the albums and like buying the vinyl itself. So I'm gonna go with my first few records here. I first started getting my original records through my father. He got me just a bunch of fucking random ones. This is like one of the cooler ones that he got me was Alice Cooper's fucking, I don't even know, Welcome to My Nightmare. I listened to it like a few times. Not my thing, totally, but it is cool because Alice Cooper is like one of the OG fucking like shock rockers, like a Marilyn Manson or something, but for like boomers. Fucking, The Black Widow's my favorite song off this album, Welcome to My Nightmare. It's probably the only album I've ever listened. I mean, I've listened to like $1 Million Babies, I think, and like Killer. I don't know. Alice Cooper is just like very boomer music. It's not totally my vibe, but I get it. Another record my dad got me when I first got my first record player was Misfits' Jerry Only, a live record of Jerry Only. Actually, Doyle. I saw Doyle live. The guitar player of the Misfits. Like when they finally settled as a band a little bit, and Jerry Only, the bassist, his brother, he took over the band basically after Danzig and fucking Graves were gone, and he took over and like made the worst fucking music of all time. I think he fucking like covers like all the old good songs, and it's like, don't do it. Don't. You're terrible. You're a terrible vocalist. Don't ever touch those songs. It's like a nightmare. Truly, one of the worst. Like, I'm glad that Danzig has come back to like sing with them, but like truly, just why, Jerry? So yeah, that's an album my dad got me, and this is another one that my dad bought me as well. The Ozzy Osbourne. This is like something you get at Target or something. An Ozzy Osbourne collection vinyls. It's like a double LP. It's got some okay songs. It's actually nice to hear fucking like Crazy Train, like, and like the first side A, like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, Over the Mountain, Flying High Again, Bark at the Moon, and The Ultimate Sin. Just all the bullshit good hits that it's actually nice to hear on a vinyl. I do enjoy if I ever like in the mood for Ozzy or something, which I'm very rarely these days. It's nice to hear that shit coming through a fucking vinyl bullshit. Yeah, my next father record was Def Leppard. I know jack shit about Def Leppard. I know the drummer lost an arm or something. That's all I know about this band. I think I've listened to this record like fucking like twice in my entire life, and I remember jack shit. That's all I got to say about Def Leppard. And yeah, those were my first like my birthday record. Here's a record, and here's a few records to listen to. Was my dad's thinking, and from here on out, I think it's just like pure records that I chose that I wanted myself. So at least for these are not like totally in the order of like when I bought them, but I am going to just like most of them are kind of in the range. But here, I'll start out with this one. The Wall. You know, everybody knows The Wall. You know, Pink Floyd. Beautiful, beautiful little album. Pretty big album, actually. I mean, I took off the sticker. It used to say the Pink Floyd The Wall, but you know, I like it the fucking blank look. It's much more, you know, authoritarian. You know, that's the whole point of this album. The reason I bought this one, I was at a Guitar Center. I was with my mother, and I was like, I'm gonna make my mother buy something for me. So I made her buy The Wall, and I've listened to it a few times. It's pretty good. You know, it's just one of those classic records. You know, you're supposed to own and like. Nostalgia Critic did a cover of this album. Horrible, horrible fucking nightmare of an art piece. But The Wall, actually a good fucking album. This one, I don't even remember. I don't know how this order. Fucking Battery, fucking Twilight of the Gods. I just was I was going through Amoeba Music's website, and you know, fucking sometimes you just gotta get an album. Fucking Twilight of the Gods. It's a double LP actually, but it's not like a centerfold split thing. Just 2 LPs in there. Good Viking metal. It's like I'm a bigger fan of the black metal stuff by Bathory, but the Viking stuff is cool. Obviously, fucking Hammerheart is the better. I think this is more just like pure. There's like not too much of a. I feel like Hammerheart is still entwined with like the very black metal sound, whereas this like is pure Viking metal music. But it's not like lame and stupid like Amon Amarth stuff. It's very classic. It's like made by a foreign person with single man band. It's like, damn, you can't get better than that. Okay, I bought Opeth's fucking Still Life. I bought it on my birthday when I was turning 18 or 17 maybe. One of my favorite Opeth albums, because the acoustic parts in Opeth's music is so good, and especially in this album in particular, it's like it's very well written. Every song is fucking complicated as fuck and like 10 minutes long. It's very out there, just like metal. It's very folksy, but death metal. But that's the whole fucking Opeth's thing. It's just, damn, look at that album cover too. It's just crying fucking, I don't even know, like, Virgin Mary thing. It's so good, so good. Check that album out. I got it because, you know, fucking Opeth rocks, and I would have gotten, like, something else, maybe like Blackwater Park, but, you know, that album is a little bit more obscure and cooler, if you know what I mean. Ooh, this is cool. Opiate, Tool, obviously. EP. When Fry's Electronic was still alive and a thing, I bought this there. This was actually like my first record I ever bought. This is probably the first record that I got on my own accord. And, you know, fuck. I was at a fucking Fry's and you see Tool, I was like, well, I gotta get that. This is also cool as fuck because it's not like, you know, I don't think, I only own their albums on CD, which I might make a CD videos because I have a ton of those. But this is great fucking EP, man. Everybody loves Tool, right? Tool's the fucking coolest. They're on my wall over there. Fucking, you know, they're one of the first bands I got into because they're very, like, accessible, but they're very hard as well and smart. That Maynard James Keenan is a fucking vocalist. Next one. This one is cool. It's one of the classic stoner records, Sleep. I don't even know what this album's called. It's fucking Track or not. I think it might be just called Sleep. But anyway, it's I was in Colorado when I got this because it was you know, stoner metal seemed like the right fucking place to buy it and stuff. I was eyeing this and the Smiths. The Queen is Dead, but I went with this because I was like, I'm in Colorado, might as well support the. I think at the time it was like the only like I don't know. I mean, it's the first legal state, right, for marijuana. So this is a marijuana album. They're smoking the hashish back there. Good. So I mean, like, okay, most of these older albums I don't really listen to on the reg these days, but these are, you know, essential building blocks of, you know, things that I grew up listening to. You know, I mean, like in my teens and stuff. And this is like just one of the building blocks that, like, when you're getting into metal, this is just one of them, one of those records you listen to. And being in Colorado, I was just such in the mood for that shit, you know. It's such good shit. Alright. This, I also got with at Amoeba Music, Bolt Throwers for Victory, death metal, very like moshy death metal. It's like it's very like fun almost. It's kind of like very like testosterone driven. But I think there's like a female member in this band too. I might be wrong, but I swear there's a female member, and I like that makes it cooler as fuck. I might be wrong on that though. But this album is their best. Like I mean, I think I've like skimmed through a few of theirs, but this is the one that's always like was like the most hard hitting and like it was like catchy as fuck. So I haven't listened to this in a long ass time. Most of these couple like damn like I'm sure if I give this a listen like it would be catchy as shit, man. Oh, this one's classic. I got this one in my local record store, CD Trader. The Smiths, Louder Than Bombs. It's the best compilation. It's probably like the best fucking like album of theirs. I mean, it's just a compilation album, but it's still like all the shit that's not on any records. Fucking Panic, The Streets of London, fucking Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Like these fucking songs are so crazy and like punk, very punk style Smiths. But they still have their fucking, like, their greatest, like, written songs, like fucking Hand in Glove and Rubbering is one of my favorites. This album, Morrissey is a controversial figure, of course. Everybody knows that, but that man can sing. That man is passionate. Like, that man is singing his heart out, and it's just, you feel it. You feel it the whole time, and it's, the Smiths, you can never go wrong. They're probably one of the best bands ever. And it's just, damn, this whole album is fire as fuck. Let's be real. This album, I got at Dark Realm Records. It was in Downey, California. It is Altars of Madness. I wonder if did I even get that in Downey? It might be a different record I'm thinking of, actually. Not the Downey stuff, but whatever. I got this, and it's good as fuck. And this is, actually, I think I did get this at Downey, because I remember fucking taking this back home. And anyway, it's, this shit rules, man. Like, old death metal that's, like, very complicated. It's like, imagine Cannibal Corpse if they had some fucking, like, very technical, thrashier riffs, but also, like, the vocals are more, I've always thought, like, Imagine's, the vocals were almost like a fucking, like the demon from Ghouls and Ghosts who, like, swoops up and gets you, like, that kind of vibe. Like, look at this album cover. Like, it's, like, just, like, it's so cool. Altars of Madness. Such a good album. Fucking, I saw them live. I saw Dave, what the fuck, David Vincent, you know, because they split up. It's kind of like, Trey, the guitar player, and David, and then, like, they split, and they're kind of, like, the main points of the band, so if you see Morbid Angel, you will be seeing Trey, the guitar player, but if you see I Am Morbid, you will be seeing David Vincent's Morbid Angel, which is what I saw, which was very cool. Ooh, one of the classics. I got this at my local record store, CD Trader, Leprosy. This is my favorite Death. Is it even my... I don't know. Death is good. I haven't listened to them in a good while. It's either this. This is my favorite of their old stuff, definitely. But it's either this or Individual Thought Patterns is fucking fire. Good album. I think this is in a... I think it's in a different, like, a print. Let's see. Let's check it out. I mean, Death is one of those bands you love, because when you get into death metal, they're iconic. They're one of the bands that everybody fucking talks about. I think it's a clear vinyl. Ooh, it's very spooky. It's very cool. Death is, interesting. I haven't listened to them goddamn forever. Most, since, I was listening to Bolt. I'm like a hipster these days. I'm listening to the Smiths still. I'm listening to fucking, just, indie shit a lot of these days, because I like a good melody. I like to sing along to soft stuff. Most of this shit is mostly, it's fun to play along with in guitar, because it's, complicated and actually fun to play. So going back to these records is always, fun to, spark your riff brain. Your guitar riff brain. Here's another fucking damn good album. I almost want to say my dad got me this. But, I mean, I totally got this at CD Trader as well. Holy shit. Best King Diamond album. Don't at me. It's not Abigail, it's this one. I think this is a sequel to Them. Basically, all of his albums are concept albums. They're all stories. This is the sequel of Them, which is about something about a grandma and the guy going insane and killing him, and he gets blamed for the killing of his mother. It's nonsense, but this is good. I think every fucking song on here is fucking good. Just check it out. King Diamond, his vocal, he's a falsetto, very high-pitched, vocalist, but Andy LaRocque from, who plays in Death. Who played in Death for a couple albums. So good. So good. Ooh. I got this one at Dark Realm Records for sure. Was the Great Southern Trendkill. White the white supremacist, Phil Anselmo's favorite. He was a genius. A genius in loose terms. He was just a very crazy man. Well, this album is fucking nuts. It's imagine mainstream metal if it was headed by a Kurt Cobain kind of person, where he's very suicidal and fucked up in the head. This is metal grunge, I would want to say, but it's very gritty. I mean, the Southern Trendkill bullshit is very southern, and it's got a very southern gritty it's almost like sludge metal, I Hate God, fucking stuff like that, fucking Acid Bath. But it's very heavy stuff. Phil Anselmo screams his fucking heart out. Floods is a classic, everyone knows that song. Damn. The opener, Great Southern Trendkill, is so good too. Classic album cover too. This is Top Pantera. Best album. No cap on that shit. Here's another one I got at CD Trader. Venom. Black metal. Not something I listen to so often, but even when I bought it, but it was this is a classic. It's fun to have. I think the first day I bought it, I dropped something on the first LP, which is the main album, and I fucked it up. But hey, it's nice to have, and I think the rest of the shit works anyway. So it's I don't know, it works, most of it. Good album. Japanese lettering is very cool. It's very sick. Venom is an interesting band. I think I do like the album Paris. Whatever album that came after this, it's better. But cool, classic. Oh, and now here's an album I fucking love. So, if you're already gonna see it, you can already see it. Napalm Death. This is one of the best fucking albums ever made. From enslavement to obliteration. Talk about transcendent fucking noise. It's name the hardest album you've ever heard, and then put that shit in the garbage, and then listen to this, and you will I don't know. Someone explained to me how I got into this. Like, this shit is fucked up. Like, this is complete, like, madness. This sounds like a schizophrenic nightmare. But it's also really good. And it's catchy. There's a lot of good riffs. This is peak Napalm Death, by the way. This is the end of the era. Like, Napalm Death didn't get better. This is the peak. This is the hardest they ever went. And it's worth having. Because, like, this shit is fucking cash money. Cash money. Look, this like, is Barry Putnam the fucking... Barry Putnam. Is that even his name? Damn. Whoever the vocalist now, Barry, whoever his name is, he's got a very growly voice. The new albums are good, but this shit is out of this world. From Enslavement to Obliteration. Check it out. I got that at CD Trader, one of my favorites. I got this. Legacy of Brutality. I got this at a record store in Arizona when I visited Scottsdale. I was like, well, gotta get a Misfits record. Fuck it. This is my favorite album. It's like the most like scary. I mean, like, Walk Among Us is really good. I mean, Static Age is a classic, right? Every song is banger, but this is like the Grindhouse era like vibe of Misfits. The Misfits like of Static Age is very it's got the very 70s like mixed with like the fucking Elvis 50s vibe, but this is very... It's got most of the songs from Static Age, right? But something about the way it's recorded, some of the songs that aren't on fucking like Who Killed Marilyn, I think even she, but I don't know, Static Age is classic. But I'm trying to cope that this album's cooler, but this is Static Age and Legacy of Brutality are the way. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Misfits fucks, guys. Misfits fucks. Another record, Bathory, fucking the return of Darkness and Evil, am I right? Fucking awesome album. I got this at Colorado at Black Mark Records, I think. Was it? No, not Black Mark Records. It was Raunch Records that I got this at. And damn, I saw this album. I was like, I fucking love this album. This is my favorite Bathory album. That's like in the olden days for them. Fucking powerful, evil stuff, but it's so good. It's like, people don't understand this. That's the black metal, very catchy riffs. It's not just evil. Like, most of it you have to really like vibe into it. You just have to get it. You know, it's dark, melancholic, but like once it gets into like the very catchy, fucking cool riffs, like it hits you like a fucking truck. The cool riffs of black metal hit harder than a lot of metal. Let's be real. Good album. Ooh, this one. Oh, speaking of black metal, I got at the fucking Anthems to Welcome at Dusk, yes. And then it's this beautiful record. It's like the most pretty like black metal can get, you know. Black metal can get very pretty, and this is one of the transcendent like early stuff to really show that it can go that way. This record is cool. I'm gonna show it. It's Emperor is one of my favorite black metal bands because they are unique. They are fucking epic. Isan, whatever that guy's name is a genius. Look, it's a green record. He plays guitar like a madman, like nobody's business. He plays a fucking 8-string, 7-string, like nobody's business. Isan. He's a god, man. And his band Emperor were not fucking around in the 90s. Let's just say that. They weren't fucking around. Alright, next one's fucking cool. Speaking of Misfits and stuff, Danzig. How the Gods Kill. How the Gods Kill. Such a good fucking album. You guys don't even know. There's the boy himself, Danzig. Good album. Danzig's always spoken to me as a teen. I grew up with Misfits. gotta grow up Danzig, like, you know, Danzig itself. Like, damn, the H.R. Giger art, so good. And, you know, good fucking music. What's you guys' favorite song? My favorite song is probably fucking... I love Godless. The intro is so good. I love, like, the fucking, like, the very slow, like, the... when it's hitting, like, the fucking, like... It's almost like a very ominous funeral march thing. And then fucking Bodies kicks ass. Don't hate that song, kicks ass. Danzig 3. I might like Danzig 4 a little bit more, not gonna lie, but Danzig 3 is fucking good. Danzig 2, 3, and 4 are my shit. Yeah, Danzig is one of the best fucking... I have a lot of Danzig. I have a Danzig, another record, fuck yeah, Samhain 3, November Coming Fire. This album is the peak of Danzig's vibe. This is exactly what he was trying to go for with his music. I feel like he went a little bit commercial with it in Danzig, but this is exactly the thing that Danzig wants to make. This is fucking Halloween at best. This is like, look at this album cover. This is fucking beautiful. This album, I got this at CD Trader. I don't, like, damn. I also got the How the Gods Kill at CD Trader. This is good shit. Good shit. I think it's on a regular record. But look, it's got the fucking Plan 9 label, the Misfits usual go around. It's so good. Delicious album. Perfect Halloween, November, October fucking album. Perfect. Speaking of perfect October albums, Bloody Kisses, everybody's favorite. But it's the only record I own. I actually own here, hold on, I'll show it right here. Hold on. 1 second. I love this band so much that I own the Roadrunner collection, Typo Negative, all their albums, because it's so good. Yeah, fucking, what can I say about Typo Negative that nobody's ever said, you know? They are the best. Cured. Crude, rude, stewed, and lewd. Fucking beautiful. They were so cool, man. No band ever, like, matched their fucking sex appeal. Look at this. Fucking, they were doing Lethal Company and backroom shit before anybody else. Such a good album. Oh, that's so good. More lesbians. Because Peter Steele's a fucking pervert. But it's okay, because he makes some good music. And that's what makes us forgive you. But this album, straight 10. Like, it's moody, it's beautiful, it's very cinematic. It's just some of the best goth music ever put to fucking ears. I don't know how else to explain it. Check out every single album of theirs. It's good. Okay. Oh, I ordered that one off earache.com, which is one of my, one of my little favorite records, because they produced a fucking Napalm Death and all the very old school Carcass stuff. I have a very fondness for that. Next album I have here, Material Control, Glassjaw. Fucking, it's a good album. Nobody should be fucking hating on this fucking album. It is the last record they have done. I think it came back in 2015 or some shit. And it's very different from their other things, but like every album they did was different. Like Worship and Tribute is very different from, everything all at once, whatever the fuck it's called. Everything You Wanted to Know About Silence. And it's different. And I still like the sound that it's going for. It's more spacey. It's more, like, a little bit more groovy. And even, like, the hard-hitting songs are very, like, more, like, slow and, like, brooding kind of vibe. But even then, it's still, like, it gets you catchiness in here. You still got your Glassjaw fucking sing-along parts. It's really good. I think Glassjaw's best material is their EPs from 2010s, the coloring book EPs. Best shit. But this stuff, still good. My friend got me this. Thank you, Tony. Next record, Blood Mountain, Mastodon. My favorite of theirs, I think. Definitely. Definitely my favorite Mastodon record. I got this at CD Trader as well. It is some good fucking like 2000s metal. It's clean. It's like as basic as you can get, but also fucking like it goes. It's basic, but it's so complicated. You know. I think if you ever listen to Mastodon, you get that. Like it's very commercial metal, but it's still like insane. Good, my favorite Mastodon, definitely. Ooh, this next one here, classic of all time. I'm telling you, Cryptopsy's None So Vile. If you know, you know. It is the most insane death metal record ever made to this day. This is from what? Fucking. This is from like 90 fucking 4 or 5, 97. I don't know. They're definitely not the. Oh yeah, 95, 96. This is fucking good. If you've never listened to death metal and you don't get it, I would just say listen to this entire thing and like just like what do you like? I want to hear like what you got from it. Like this is art at its purest insanity evil form. Listen to it. It's like listening to hell. None So Vile. Good fucking album. It's on my wall behind you guys. Alright, next one. Another classic of all time. The Birthday Party. Junkyard. Nick Cave and The Birthday Party. Undefeated, unmatched, post-punk fucking god. He's like this man right here. He's like the Cure guy, but actually cool. Birthday Party is one of the best bands out there. They were not. Those people weren't ready for what they were hearing. This shit is insane. This is probably the most. This is the hardest. Like it's like avant-garde punk, weird music. It's very like almost like fucking jukebox music, but it's like put through a fucking blender in a car crash. I don't know. You get from that where you will. Especially this album in particular. I love all their albums, as you will see in another feature. So, good. That is definitely their best album of theirs, Junkyard. Ooh. Next record here. Famous Monsters. Ignore the, this might be actually the right one. Okay, this is my favorite Graves Misfits album. It's like, man. Honestly, this is probably like the Misfits record if you're ever gonna listen to one. Like Danzig, it's like its own thing. Like, but this is like Misfits, you know. Like I don't even want to like take that from Danzig, but still, this shit is like so like Graves wasn't even an original member. Most of these fuckers weren't, but like, god damn, this is horror punk. Everything is like just damn. If you know, you know. Like with most of these records, like every song on here is a fucking 10. Like it's like a sing along, like a nightmare. It's like I love singing along to this album. It's like the best, and it's definitely like a different like approach to the music than like fucking the earlier stuff. But damn, this stuff is good, catchy as fuck. God does it about me about music as well. Shit is fire. Ooh. Interesting record next. Walker Brothers. Night Flights. Bronson. That movie Bronson. We all know the movie. Starts with the fight. That song is from this album. We all know it. The Electrician. It's nuts. It's crazy. It's transcendent. And every other song on here, funky fucking, like, crazy shit that like Scott Walker, he's a genius. His post like his solo stuff he made when he was really old is scary as fuck. Scary ass music. It's not even it's like atmospheric stuff, but damn is it like he's like chanting in it, very scary. Like, it's fucked up. Bish Bosh and The Drift. The Drift is my fucking, like, it's scary. The Drift is like a horror movie. Check it out. Also, this album, funky as fuck. Got this at CD Trader. Ooh, this is interesting. CD Trader. Got this. Nails. Unsilent Death. Very interesting record to find at my local record store. It was, it's one of those fucking underground hardcore, and it's hardcore punk, and it goes fucking hard. You have to turn this bitch to like a different like RPM. Like, that's how hard this shit is. You have to turn it to 45 RPM because it's fucking fast, and you gotta like speed that shit up. It's on a clear vinyl. It was definitely a crazy find at my local record store. Thank you, CD Trader. You're the fucking goat. Yeah, Nails. I was, Fantano fan. He's interesting. He's weird. He's kind of a loud face, but hey, he's introduced me to some cool stuff. But this record, like this band in particular, it was very. He like, even like Napalm Death. He got me to listen to Napalm Death with his shirt and shit. Damn good fucking music. Hardcore as fuck. Alright. The Birthday Party. Live record. Got this at CD Trader. I was very depressed when I got this album. I was like, fucked up. Don't date women. And this was the thing that I got at CD Trader on a bus ride to there. Yeah. It is fucking real. It has like all the good fucking songs, and then songs you have like they've only played on here, on the live record, and it's damn. These songs are so good. Like, my favorite songs are definitely the ones that aren't played on anywhere except from here. Sometimes Pleasure Heads Must Burn and Bully Bones. Really, really good. But everything else, every song is performed like it's fucking the end of the world. It's really good. Check that shit out. My wife, she's a little dusty, but it's okay. Got a girl. I love you, but I must drive you off this cliff now. Great fucking record. One of the most expensive records I bought because it's rare. I don't even know why. They should reprint this. My wife, Mary Elizabeth Winstead's record. Damn, she's dusty. With Danny Automator, one of the producers of Head Automatica. Glassjaw fame, and one of the B-sides of that was thrown to the curb. One of Glassjaw's or Head Automatica's beats was used on this album because this dude produced both those records, Decadence by Head Automatica and this, and he's just reusing an old beat, and that makes this album even better because that makes that connected to Head Automatica somehow. Oh, ignore this too because I just replaced. I was like, I wanted this album protected more than the Birthday Party. I was like, give me that. Yeah, very interesting music my wife has made. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, the vocals, and like she has like her own like little backing band that this guy gave her, and he is giving her this very fucking grand instrumentation with like almost like Bond music and very like indie pop kind of deal, and it also has Mike Patton of Faith No More fame, and fucking the founder of Dillinger Escape Plan. He's on this for like one song for like some reason. He's like duetting with her, and it's like, damn, could this album get any more fucking based? 10 out of 10. Listen to it. Bond music with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Damn, who the fuck doesn't want that shit? I fucking need it in my life. Want more? Miss you, Mary. Last few here. Static Age. Misfits. This is like the Danzig record for Misfits. It is. Every song on here is like. This is probably like the. If I had one album to listen to for the rest of my life, it'd probably be this. Or fucking Louder Than Bombs. Damn. A lie in the doorway shining so bright. Like you just like every like you could just like think of any like melody and shit. It's like hybrid moments. Damn. Listen to this shit. Like this is the album to listen to if you're fucking scared for anything. Like, this is it. This is for everybody. Danzig is a musical genius. Like unironically. Like fuck. Oh, Jesus. So good. Okay, one of the last few. Year of the Knife. No Love Lost. I got this album specifically because of the album cover. I love it. I love the. This is the Pig Destroyer guy. I don't own any Pig Destroyer albums on vinyl. I have like most of them on CD. I own Terrifier on CD. I own Prowler in the Yard and Phantom Limb. But this was like it struck me. I was like, what? The Terrifier? There's basically a Terrifier sequel album cover. This is it. It is very scary and cool. It's like, damn. We get to see more of the Terrifier girl's face, or just another Terrifier in general. Very interesting. It's like a girl vocalist. It's very cool. It's very like different. I mean, it's very like like sludgy kind of like hardcore stuff, but it's interesting because I like a girl vocalist. It makes the shit like sound like more scary in a weird way, and it also makes the album cover fit a little. It feels like pure succubus evil. Terrifier. Last record that I just bought recently. The Voids. Like All Before You. AI album art. Controversy. This album is... Fuck you, Fantano. Forgiveness is not good. I love every song on this. This is deeply depressing album. Like, I don't understand why people don't... This is like some of like the most like saddest shit that like I feel that like Julian Casablancas has ever written. Like Spectral Analysis is very strange. It's melancholy, but it's like also very fucking depressing. Square Wave is like so happy sounding, but like it's deeply like sad. Like I don't understand why. And like the Overture and Walk Up, it's like this album is smart. This isn't fucking Virtue. This isn't Tyranny. This is some fucking chaotic like end world, like I'm crying because the world is ending kind of music. And like it's fucking awesome. The AI art of this album cover is it's like it means something. It's like it's supposed to make a point. Like this album is like literally like the world coming down. Like it feels like Typo Negative's world coming down. Like this is things to come and things that are just going to be like normalized. This is a statement. Like I don't understand why Fantano's like don't use it. This is art. Like this is trying to say something more than fucking Sexy Red with her tits out. Am I right? This is a deeply moving record that I could not stop listening to. God bless you, Julian. And that is Almera Records. I will eventually do my CDs because I do have quite a lot, but otherwise, damn, fucking 40 minutes of my records. I don't even know how much that was, but yeah, that's why I love music. I play guitar. I like the Misfits guys. I like the Tool guys. They speak to me. Yeah, music is. Listen to music. Listen to some of the records I bought. They're here for a reason. This music means the world to me. Like I feel like it's like a hidden pleasure of mine. Like I feel like I want to express how much I love music to people, and that's why I kind of like share the things that I do. Because I want to spread the love. I feel like these things should be recognized, and the fact that Fantano gives one of my favorite albums and not good, it's just like, oh great. So might as well spread the love to some people. Yeah. Anyway, go listen to some of these fucking records. They're all pretty great. Especially the Smiths record. I was singing to that shit today. Very good. Louder than the Bombs. Alright, thank you.